Good morning, ma. Welcome to Alpha Online Education. Commerce theory part for the first year's English medium, and the chapter that we are dealing with, that the joint stock company. This is the fourth session of this chapter. So in the third session we have left one of the topic of classification of companies. In this session we are going to cover those topic, and afterwards we are going to study who are the shareholders, how they become the shareholders, and what is the role of the shareholders in the company. Yes, let us first focus on the classification of companies, the last one which we have left in the previous session. On the basis of public interest, on the basis of public interest, okay, on the basis of public interest, private company and public company. In the first session we have discussed about the differences between the private company and public company in detailed. Yes, in detailed we have we have discussed with the variation. Yes, so that's why I have not again explaining it. I just want to explain you that the private company is again classified into two types of companies: small company and one person company, that is also abbreviated as OPC. Okay, those who have not listened the part session 1 and session 2, they just listen session 1, session 2 to know about the public company and also about the private company. There is a in detailed explanation I have given on it. So small company means it has a share capital. It has a share capital that does not exceed, it should not exceed 50 lakhs. The capital should not exceed the 50 lakhs, and its turnover does not exceed 2 crores. So the turnover, whatever the profit, whatever the things, whatever the operations, activities are going on in the business, the turnover should not exceed 2 crores, and their capital should not exceed, share capital should not exceed 50 lakhs. One person company, this is just one man show. Okay, one person company means a company which has only one person as a member, only one person as a member. This is a company where one man hold the total capital, whatever the capital amount, it was held by totally one person. Dummy members as a nominees of the principal shareholder. So the one man is called as a principal shareholder, and the dummy members means in case this principal shareholder will die, in that case the amount will be transferred to these nominees. Those members are dummy members. Okay, then it will be transferred to the nominee. The nominees are the dummy members. So this is about the classification of companies. We have completed that. Now we are going to discuss about the other topic, that is definition of shareholders. Who are the shareholders? Who are holding the shares, right? Who are holding the shares are known as the shareholders. So what are the shares, madam? What are the shares? What is called as a share means the capital which is divided into number of small denominations, okay, the huge amount that is divided into small denominations or small units. That units are known as shares. Okay, for example, this is a one share. On that the price will be written as 500 rupees, means the value of the share is 500 rupees. If you are holding this type of 500 rupees shares, 10 shares, if you are holding 10 shares of these 500 rupees, then how many shares you are holding? You are holding 10 shares. Okay, Nana, you are holding 10 shares, and the value of each share is 500 rupees. So totally how much value of shares you are holding? 5,000 rupees shares you are holding. You are holding 5,000 rupees shares. Okay, are you understanding? Yes, again one more example I will take to better understand. So another share, the value of the share is 2,000 rupees. If you are holding if you are holding 20 shares, if you are holding 20 shares, each share value 2000 rupees, then how many shares will you get? Then how many shares will you get? Means you have the total shares of value, that is 40,000 rupees shares you are holding in your hand. 20 shares మీరు కొన్నారు, ఆ ప్రతి ఒక్క షేర్ విలువ ఎంత ఉంది? 2000 రూపీస్ ఉంది. అంటే మీ 20 షేర్స్ మీరు హోల్డ్ చేస్తున్నారంటే టోటల్లీ మీరు 40,000 షేర్స్ హోల్డ్ చేస్తున్నారు. సో దట్స్ వై ద క్యాపిటల్ ఈస్ టోటల్లీ స్ప్లిటెడ్ ఇన్ దీస్ వే. సో ఈవెన్ ఎ కామన్ పర్సన్ కెన్ ఆల్సో పర్చేస్ ద షేర్స్. ఓకే, నౌ సీ ద డెఫినేషన్. The shareholder can be, who is the shareholder? Who is holding the share. Okay, shareholder evaru? Who is holding the shares is defined as the person, company, organization that hold the shares in a given company. Who will hold the shares of the company? That person is known as shareholder. Means he holding the share. The shareholder is the member of the company. Yes, actually he is the owner. Equity shareholders are there. They are the real owners of the company and they will receive the returns. What is receive the returns in the form of dividend. Now you will get one doubt. Madam, what is dividend? What is dividend, madam? What is dividend? See, simple. It is very simple, ma. Dividend is very simple. Just you have to understand. See, in the bank, if you deposit the amount, for example rupees 1 lakh rupees, you will get the interest. You will get the interest on it. For example, at every month interest rate is rupees 500 per month. So while doing deposit of 1 lakh rupees, you are getting per month interest, that is 500 rupees. In the same way, when you are holding the shares of the company, you will get dividend. You will get dividend. Okay, how you getting interest here? In the same way, if you hold the shares, you will get the dividend. Here you are making deposit in the bank, that's why you getting the interest. Here you are purchasing the shares, means you are holding the shares of that company, so you will get the regular dividend. Next, how to become the shareholder? Let us see. According to the Indian Companies Act 2013 and Section 4, these are the 3 ways by which one person can become the shareholder. First way, by subscribing to the Memorandum of Association. We are going to study about these Memorandum of Association in the upcoming sessions. We have one chapter regarding the Memorandum of Association. It also abbreviated as MOA. Memorandum of Association. By subscribing the Memorandum of Association means by enrolling in the Memorandum of Association or by agreeing in writing to become a member of the company and whose name entered in the members register. Okay, members of the company register. When the members are registering in the company, at that time registering the name of the member. By that but that also you can become the shareholder. Next, by holding the shares of the company. Okay, and whose name are recorded as the beneficial owner of the register of the member. So beneficial owner means who want to get the benefit. Benefit means that benefit is in the form of the benefit means profit. That profit will be in the form of dividend, ma. Simply we can say that if the shareholder want to get the profit, he can get the profit simply in the form of dividend. Okay, how we getting profit in the bank? By depositing 1 lakh rupees in the form of interest. If you are holding the shares of the company, then we are getting the dividend is in the form of profit. Role of the shareholders. Let us go on to the role of the shareholders. What's the role of the shareholders? Actually, they are the owners of the company. They have more rights. Deciding the powers, the shareholder can bestow upon the company directors. So, deciding the powers of the shareholder will apply certain rules and regulations, certain conditions on the directors. to do, what not to do. So there are the real owners. If something is happened, who will government will ask to whom? The government will ask to these shareholders. First, these are the owners, right? Next, appointment and removal of directors from the office. Appointment and removal of directors means board of directors appointment and removal, that is completely in the hands of shareholders. Determining the extent of remuneration. Remuneration means salary to the directors. So what salary should have to give to the director, that is decided by the shareholder. Shareholder is the owner of the company. Directors are the management of the company. Both are different. Proposing changes in company constitution. Shareholder can change the company constitution. As per Indian Company Act 2013, he can change the company constitution. Okay, he can change the company constitution and he can bring new type of rules and regulations. Constitution means what? New type of rules and regulations. So changing the company's constitution means bringing new types of rules and regulations. Checking and approval of financial statements of the company. Checking and approval. Okay, the shareholder will check and give the approval. Okay, approval of financial statements. Financial statements means the statements what we are prepared. Trading and profit and loss account, balance sheet, these are the financial statements which you will prepare in your upcoming accounting classes. Exercise voting right in the meetings. The shareholder has the voting right. Okay, one man, one vote. Okay, nominate progeny. Progeny means in case the shareholder can't attend the meeting today, so he will send some other person in his place, and that person has a right to vote on behalf of that particular shareholder. Approving the dividend declared by the board of directors. So the dividend for the shareholder is declared. The dividend for the shareholder is declared by the board of directors. Who will declare the dividend for the shareholders? The board of directors will declare the dividend for the shareholders. Okay, and that is approved by the shareholder. He will say, okay, that's the situation of the company. Okay, I am satisfied with the dividend. Claim a proportionate allocation of the proceeds if the company liquidates its assets. Liquidates means, in the previous session I told you, liquidate means easily converted into cash. If there is a chance of closing the company and the directors are selling each and every assets of the company, means plant and machinery, buildings, land, or any kind of furniture or anything, stock or whatever, at the time they have the right, the shareholders have the right to claim the amount what they have invested on it. Okay, they have the right to claim the amount what they have invested. So these are the role of the shareholders. Okay, so important question is for 10 marks is classification of companies. Classification of companies is very important question for 10 marks. So don't waste the time. As usual, do hard work. Almost we have completing today. I mean, in this session we have completed nearly means in another session we will going to complete nearly 5 chapters. Okay, so don't waste the time, just you read and practice also. Okay, yeah.